Yeah, so I'm gonna just share to you too.
Are we live?
Yes.
Okay. So, goal for today. It's gonna be I'm gonna set a couple of I'm gonna set a checklist for you to do.
Okay.
So one of the first things I want you to do is to get your spacecraft off the launch pad. Very important, very basic. Your second goal is to get to orbit. And hopefully third goal, if we have enough time, to get to the moon.
So moon's like the really first thing.
Yeah, it's really the first major like celestial body that you get to. I mean, same as in real life. We didn't really go anywhere else besides the moon at first. So So yeah, let's head into the game. You can put a checklist on screen if you want on the stream. I don't know if you can do that through OBS.
I know it's possible, but I haven't actually looked into it, how to do it.
Okay. So we can skip that for now.
Not usual how you do it. Okay, we're gonna start.
Alright.
I think it's Zoom save. Load.
Alright. So first thing that we should be doing, just Gene Kerman over there. Just up to you if you want to read what Gene Kerman tells you or not.
That's like not much, but yeah. Yep.
So
yeah, doing good. Yeah, good. Glad that you're doing well. If it's Friday, why am I not doing well? Alright, so
first thing you want to do in the Space Center is you should head to the vehicle assembly building. Yes. So Werner von Kerman over there, he's basically telling you the basics.
I wonder who that is based off.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder who. But yeah, it's
yeah, my computer.
He tells you the basics.
It's clearly running a little harder than I expected.
Yeah, because it's a very old unoptimized Unity game, so.
I mean, everything's better than Gmod.
Yeah, to an extent.
Gmod still runs like garbage on this thing, and this thing has like a 4070, I think.
Yeah, old unoptimized game.
It's not even running on the thing, I suspect. He's probably not actually using it the full thing anyways, so nice.
So
on the truck, okay. Let's say got it, I think. So left is components, and then yeah.
Yep.
Right mouse button.
So
does that even work?
No, you have to put a part down first. So
damn.
I'd say starting your very first spacecraft, most people use the Mark 1 command pod, which is just to the left of that. Yep. So if you click that, it'll put it down. So your first part is always gonna it's just gonna be one click, but for the rest you have to drag it over into the vehicle assembly building. So yep. So first thing that you need to do. So right, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a rocket launch before?
Yeah.
So if it's a crewed flight, how do you think they get back to Earth?
They don't.
They do.
Oh, what?
So the command pod itself is the one thing that actually gets back to Earth.
The rockets. Oh, I thought you were talking about the rockets.
No, I'm talking about the whole spacecraft flight.
Oh, they just splash down the ocean, and then the Coast Guard invade your Coast Guard.
Yeah. So you'll need a parachute.
Yep.
So it's gonna be in the utility section. The parachutes. It's the very bottom.
Okay, so this is all of them. Okay.
Yep. It's gonna be in the utility section. So those are some flags if you want to add more later, but the basic parachute that you want is going to be slightly below that. Yeah, Mark 16 parachute. That should fit directly on top of the command pod.
Oh, so they're kind of preset in that regard.
Yeah, for the most part. That one, the settings should all be adjusted for the weight of the command pod.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, so you're in space, right? How do you get back through? How do you get back down?
Wait, from like the moon?
From space, like from orbit. How do you think you're gonna get back down?
Well, you have to arrange it in a certain way.
Yeah?
And then you need like the shield for the heat.
Yes, you need a heat shield.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we need a heat shield. That one does not have a heat shield. So you need a heat shield. So the size of this command pod is 1.25 meters in diameter. So you need a 1.25 meter heat shield. And then to separate the heat shield, you need a decoupler, which you'll find in the coupling section. So that the number next to the decoupler will tell you like the size of it. So TSO6, you can imagine what that is. Yes. All right. So you have your decoupler set, you have your heat shield, you have your command pod. What's next?
So this top part is done, right?
Yeah, the top part's done. You have everything you need to re-enter the atmosphere.
So how do you leave it? Well, you need some sort of engine.
Yes, you need a propellant. You need an engine.
You need like a fuel tank of sort.
Yes.
He was here, I think.
Yep, that's your fuel tanks. So you need to pick the appropriate sized fuel tank.
But it's like several parts, right? You have like the liquid, the fuel itself, but then there's like certain parts that like starter or
yeah. So
like
liquid fuel in KSP, it's like stock KSP. It's pretty optimized. It's pretty streamlined. All you need is just liquid fuel and the oxidizer. There's no specific like fuels that are needed. There's some mods that do add it in. That add like kerosene, methane, or dimethyl dihydrazine.
Yeah.
But in stock KSP, it's just liquid fuel, oxidizer, xenon, and monopropellant. So for a monopropellant engine, you need a monopropellant fuel tank, and for a liquid fuel and oxygen engine, you need a liquid fuel and oxidizer tank. So feel free to go through there and then figure out what you need exactly.
Is there only like one type of these per model, or is there be like?
Oh, there's a couple sizes.
Oh, okay. Are they gonna do? What's the naming scheme?
I don't really know what's the naming scheme, but it will tell you the size of it, of the fuel tank, like the diameter of it. So that's a Mark III. That's for another type of vehicle that we can look at later.
Where's the diameter?
That one doesn't say it. That's why I'll tell you. We'll find another use for that. Oh, actually, they don't. Huh, that's interesting. Anyway, so I guess I think it's actually more of a guessing game for this one. So you kind of just have to click through, see which one fits, right?
Well,
this is how I learned the game too.
Mark 1 of this thing.
There is.
Mark
You just have to find it.
Mark 0.
It's not named Mark 1 though. It's kind of. It's not exactly.
That doesn't quite count. What? Oh my god. This is like worse than automation, I think. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is there? I think there's like actual cost involved in this, isn't there?
No, this is the sandbox mode, so you're not worried about cost too much. When you get to career mode, that's where cost matters a whole lot.
Yeah.
But it's also really boring to play because you have to deal with contracts and like making sure your crew doesn't die, and it's really boring.
Oh yeah.
It's like actual campaign mode in automation, so
Yeah.
it's boring. It's mostly numbers more than actually blowing rockets up.
Yeah. kill rock. So there's size restriction, right?
No, you can generally attach every part to any part. So if you have an oversized fuel tank, you can definitely attach it to a small engine. That's the fun part about Kerbal Space Program. You can just do whatever the hell.
Right. Okay. So weight does matter, right?
Yes, you need. If your engine's not powerful enough to lift the rocket, you're not getting off the ground.
Yeah. What engine are we end up using then?
You can look through the engines if you want.
And what do we carry? Stuff like that.
I mean, for the most part, your mission is to just get to orbit. So all you have to do is bring this command pod to orbit. That's your main task, aside from getting off the ground.
I'm trying to think of, it's like, oh, what's gonna stop me from going for like literal top levels? There has to be something that's stopping me.
Yes.
Well, in sandbox, not career. At least in this context.
Yeah, I mean, there's also like aerodynamics, thrust to weight ratio, fuel amount.
Yeah.
You can in sandbox mode, you can absolutely make the most craziest rocket ever, but it'll be really hard to fly, and then the physics engine probably will like tell you no, and then lag your game out. So.
Yeah. Found lying by the side of a rail. That's an incredible description.
Zach just fired up Kerbal Space Program.
How about something like reasonable? Like not found on the cyber road. Not like 10
well,
billion
feel free to
Tesla's power.
Feel free to take a look. That's the joy about Kerbal Space Program, is finding out which parts do which, and which parts, like, you know, will kill you or whatever. I didn't get to orbit until like my 5th hour in the game.
And this is just one engine, right? So we probably have like 3 of them or something?
Mm-hmm. You can put multiple engines on a rocket if you want. Have you ever heard of staging?
Yes.
Yeah, when a rocket like discards part of it to keep going faster.
Yep.
So yeah. So generally, rockets in real life, they're separated into usually 2 stages. You have an upper stage and a lower stage. The lower stage is for getting you out of the thick, heavy part of the atmosphere, and then the upper stage is usually the one you use in space.
Yeah.
So if you're designing this from the top down, you would want to design the space stage first.
Right.
So think about what you need to for getting around in space.
Like thruster?
Thruster-wise, fuel-wise.
Okay, so this is just going to the bottom of this thing, I assume?
Yeah, it can just attach there, yeah.
Okay, then
But you do need a fuel tank first.
yeah, okay, so this is just for this part alone, right? Not the actual
Yeah.
rocket. Okay,
No, not for the actual thruster that'll get you from like the bottom of the atmosphere all the way up to the sky.
yeah. Torque vectoring. Oh, thrust vectoring.
Yeah, thrust vectoring. That's a very important aspect of rockets, especially if you don't have. Well, I'll tell you later, because I don't want to bombard you with too much information all at once, and you'll be like, ugh. So I'm easing you into this. But for an upper stage, the part that you were hovering on was pretty good in terms of fuel tank.
This one?
Yeah, you could try that for an upper stage.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can attach it onto there, and now you need an engine.
Well, these look to be all thruster. Sorry, full.
Yeah, that's a nuclear engine. They're very efficient but very weak.
There's like an electric engine.
Yep,
like a
there's
jet
electric
engine.
engines. Yep. So for something like this, I haven't made a rocket this small in a while. So one of the go-to engines that a couple of people like to use is called the Reliant. Oh no, the Swivel for an upper stage. Yes, people like to use that. Yeah.
Oh, does okay? So it does feel like that. Okay.
No, not really. That's. I think you attach it to like you probably attach it to the command pod. That's usually where it attaches.
Should figure.
Yeah, yeah, the engine's attached to the command pod, so because there's two nodes that are connected that are for the heat shield. So if you remove the decoupler real quick, you can see you move the whole heat shield. So if you just click on the decoupler, yeah, there. So if you try to put the decoupler back on, you'll see there's there are two nodes. There's that node and then the other.
Oh.
Most people put their decouplers in that node because it makes it look cleaner.
That?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, the other one. Most people do this one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you have to be careful now that you actually attach the next part onto the decoupler and not the heat shield.
Oh.
Yeah, because the nodes, that's how parts connect in KSP. They connect through nodes, but yeah. As long as it doesn't create a gap between the parts, you should be fine. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Now
and then I think you can actually put a bigger fuel tank if you want, because that is a bit too short.
Yeah, figured.
So if you want to discard a part, just move it back into the parts list. And then click again on the parts list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. So the longer version, now you have an idea of the name of the fuel tanks, right? For that one.
This one,
yeah.
We're using this one.
You're using that one? So the naming scheme FLT 100. So you can imagine what the next size is going to be. Yeah, T200, T400.
Let's see.
And that is way too big. Just watching your brain cells work. There you go. You got a sizable upper stage.
I think this is a little big.
It should be fine because the way you're gonna be flying this is gonna be super unstable anyway. So don't do that. You attached it to the heat shield.
Oh
yeah.
God.
So make sure not to attach things to the heat shield, or else you're gonna have dead weight when you re-enter the atmosphere.
Oh yeah.
And you won't be able to slow down in time. So that's a pretty decent starter upper stage. So next, you need to make the lower stage, because this is only going to really work in space. Because if you look at it, well, if you actually look at the TWR, you actually have a TWR of a in the Kerbal Engineer Redux readouts. So TWR is your thrust to weight ratio, and it says your TWR is 4.36, which is actually enough to get you off the launch pad. But it might be a bit overkill for space.
Yeah.
But it should be good. I mean, better to have thrust than no thrust. So.
Right.
So if you want to make a lower stage, so the number next to TWR, delta V, that is how much you can change your speed. That's the simplest way I can put it. So the more delta V you have, the more amount of speed change you can make. That's what delta V means, change in speed.
Right.
So you have 1,591 meters per second of delta V, which means that you can speed up in a vacuum by 1,591 meters per second. That's generally how it works.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
I think so.
Okay. So to get the Kerb in orbit, you need about 3,500 meters per second altitude.
Oh.
So you need a lower stage. Make sense?
Yep.
Do you know how to build a lower stage? Now that you've built an upper stage?
Well, first, can you copy a part?
Yes, you can. Very intuitive. So put it back on the heat shield real quick. Yep. So if you hold Alt and then you click on a part, it duplicates the part. Wow. You've accidentally duplicated the heat shield as well, by the way. So yep, very smart. Got your decoupler. Where does that go?
Well, this isn't hollow, so oh, I guess
There you go.
Oh, it does cover. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, I'm actually gonna. Well, we're gonna rip this apart just a bit. So, so this one we had the. Oh, that's
The swivel, yes.
NLT 300. Oh. Huh. So we're using the 400. Do we need like a code?
By the way, I think you should resort because I think your sorting is kind of fucked. So if you go to the top left corner, you can see you can sort by name. Just sort by name.
Yep.
No, you're still sorting by mass. So
What?
click on, there you go. That's the correct way that's supposed to be sorted. Right. So that should make things a bit more straightforward when you're looking for parts, because everything's now grouped by their size in theory. So Mark IIs are next to Mark IIs, Mark IIIs, etc.
Yep.
I don't know why it defaulted to the mass, but
Yeah. Well. Oh, what?
there you go.
So try to fit bigger ones. So 400, 800. Well, okay, so. Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, let's try this for now.
Okay.
And then the engine.
You need to put an engine that is powerful enough to lift all of that fuel into space.
This is thrust. Okay.
So you know how newtons
but this
convert to kilos, right?
Newtons to kilo.
Yeah. So 1 newton is about 1 kilo. So 300 kilonewtons is about 30,000 kilo. Yeah, 30,000 kilo of thrust. And your current rocket weighs 18,000 kilos.
Yes.
So if you had an engine with 180 kilonewtons, that would be enough to lift it into space.
Let's try to find something like reasonable.
Yeah.
Like a
So for this one, it should be sorted roughly almost according to like their engine power. So the more powerful ones are going to be closer to the bottom for the most part. There's still going to be stuff that's like not sorted, like the Rhino, which is 2,000 kilonewtons.
Yep.
But yeah.
Oh, 2,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. But this is gonna be like a standard. Like a mid.
That's a nuclear engine. You can only use those in space, by the way.
Oh.
And by the way, that one cannot swivel, so keep that in mind.
You want swivel?
Yeah, you want thrust vectoring, because how else will you control the rocket?
Wait, not just so you shoot at swivels.
That's also a space engine, by the way, the Cheetah.
What?
So if you see the numbers next to the thrust, so thrust ASL means thrust at sea level, and thrust vacuum means thrust in space.
Right.
So if you can see, the reason why certain engines work better in space and work better on land is because the design of the engine can only be good for in atmosphere or in the vacuum. Because if you have too big of an engine on land, something to do with atmospheric pressure is going to mess up the dynamics of the engine. So they have to keep the engine small for in the atmosphere. So that's something to keep in mind.
Yep.
That's not a bad choice.
So, this will fit. Okay. All right. So here's our second part.
That's your rocket. Congrats. So make sure to name it. The Troll one.
Yes.
Yeah. The Troll Space Program.
Yeah. Alright, so
you can launch it now, or make sure to save it first. It's the controls for saving are in the top right corner. So save, and then if you're ready to launch, we can launch it.
Alright, let's see what happens.
So move the flight engineer out of the way. Just kind of hold it and drag it somewhere else. So you might notice this is like kind of like that one meme where it's like the airplane cockpit and there's like so many buttons.
Yep.
So in the center bottom right there, that's your nav ball. That'll tell you what direction the rocket is pointing, right?
Yep.
Or what direction the nose of the rocket is pointing. And then SAS button, if you click that, that will allow you to activate the stability assist system for keeping your rocket straight. You can also turn that on by pressing T if you want.
Oh, okay.
And then, so to throttle your rocket up and down, you have to press Shift. Shift increases the throttle, and Control will lower the throttle.
Right.
If you want to go full throttle, you press Z. And that'll automatically put it up to full throttle. And then if you want to immediately cut the throttle, press X.
Oh.
Okay. And then to stage your rocket, which will, if you see on the left side of the menu,
Right.
you'll see that there's a couple of things for staging, right? So you see like if you move your mouse to the left side, so you want that to be adjusted before every flight.
Oh.
So if you hover over it, it'll like highlight what part is which, so that when you press the space bar, it'll stage. So whatever is in that most bottom area, it's gonna fire, right?
Yeah.
Or like set off. So if you press space, your engine will go off. If you press space again, the decoupler in the next stage will detach, and so on and so forth.
Right.
So with that being said, are you ready to try to launch this thing?
Well, let's see.
Alright. So with everything that I've told you, I hope you're ready.
Wait. Oh, jeez.
Alright. So you're flying. Congrats.
Hey. Oh.
Because you didn't turn on the stability assist system, so it's turning.
Wait, that was.
If you turn stability assist, yeah, because you can move the rocket around with WASD. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh.
So yeah.
Wait, that button was
T.
T.
To turn stability assist on and off. Generally, you want to keep that on.
Okay.
So you're moving up and up into the sky, right?
Yep.
So generally, by this point, you should have been starting to turn. So rockets do this thing called a gravity turn.
Oh yeah.
So they turn so that, because when you go in orbit, you don't just go straight up. When you're in orbit, you're constantly falling towards the Earth, right?
Right.
So you can try to just turn, just go as fast as you can sideways, and that'll make a state of falling.
Oh, okay.
If you press M, you can view the map, by the way.
Oh.
So if you hover over the sign that says AP,
Yep.
so that's your trajectory. If you hover over AP, that shows your highest point that you will reach.
Oh.
You're out of fuel, by the way.
Oh.
So if you want to head back into the regular view by pressing M again, if you press space, you will stage the rocket. But be careful. Yeah, because you're out of fuel. You can discard the lower stage. Now, how do you turn on that engine?
Well, you could press shift, I guess.
No, but the engine's not staged.
Oh, space. Wait, but that just... Oh.
You forgot to adjust your staging.
That was not space, was it? Oh.
Look to the left.
Oh my god.
In your staging menu,
Oh.
you forgot. You can drag those around so you can adjust your staging.
Wait, drag this.
No, drag up and down. Yep. So you can move that into that area, and then if you want to add another stage for your actual engine.
Yeah. Like this?
Yep. And then you put the engine in the other. So if you drag the orange part of the staging menu,
yeah,
you can drag the individual stages.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So now if you press space.
Oh, okay. So that would have deployed the parachute.
Yeah.
Oh, credible. So this is the engine start. And this
No,
is...
that's the engine.
This is decoupler. Wait.
Yes.
This is decoupler.
Yes. That will detach your engine from your capsule. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You have it the other way around, by the way.
Oh yeah, just realized. Oh, what?
Because the bottom one is the one that will stage next.
He was right. Okay.
So there you go. Now if you press space,
Oh.
your engine's now firing.
Hey.
Now if you head back into the map, you'll see your trajectory is expanding.
Yep.
So you press A bit. A bit more, yeah. So because your nav ball, if you can see, so the blue represents the sky, right? And the orange part of the nav ball represents the ground.
Oh.
So you want to aim at the horizon for this one to get into orbit. You're out of fuel.
Oh.
But hey, I mean, you made it off the ground. You've made it into space.
Yeah.
So things in space take a really long time to move because you're moving over really good distances. So if you press the greater or the period and the comma keys, you can speed up time.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you speed up time.
Oops.
Yep. So as you're about to enter the atmosphere, what should you be doing?
Oh, discharge the engine.
Yeah? There you go. And now you wait until
think
you
it's
hit...
already entered, so...
No, you haven't.
Oh.
You see there's a gauge on the top below your altitude that shows you how deep you are within the atmosphere.
Oh.
And by the way, which way should the heat shield be pointing? There you go.
Oops. Well, hopefully we don't land on land. That was an awful phrasing. Oh my god.
See your engines accelerating past you.
Oh my god. This is horrifying.
Yeah, it's kind of scary experience when you're doing it at first, but you get used to it.
Yeah. Alright. I think we've actually entered.
Yep, you're back in the atmosphere now. You're in the thicker part of it anyway, where it's your craft is going to be slowing down.
Yep.
So, what should you do as you're falling towards the Earth at almost
right
Mach 1? You can do it later if you want.
Oh yeah.
There's a point of no return though, I will say.
But if you do it before, it's okay.
Yeah, as long as the parachute doesn't show up red in the staging menu.
It should be alright.
Wow, your parachute has been deployed.
Does it actually expand?
Did you set it to expand?
Oh my god. Oh, okay. That was a little... Oh, okay, I guess that worked.
Yeah, it automatically expands. I was messing with you.
Yeah.
So if you want to speed up this process, you can press Alt, or you can hold Alt while pressing the comment and period keys to speed up time while you're in physics. This is a bit risky. Don't do this all the time. Physics warp is kind of scary, but for if it's something like this, you're fine. Splashdown. Congrats, you've done your first parabolic trajectory into space. So if you want to recover yourself, if you hover over the altimeter...
This one?
Altimeter. That's the nav ball.
Oh, oops. Yeah, I just realized.
There you go. You can press recover vessel and it'll recover your spacecraft.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Oh, okay, so it just does it. Okay.
Yeah. Alternatively, if you want to pretend that this never happened, if you hit escape, you can fly it back to the vehicle assembly building, or to the launch pad actually.
Yeah. I guess
but if you want to recover this yeah, you can recover if you want. And it'll send you back to the space center after your first successful flight. So yeah, Jeb, ready for next assignment.
Oh, no parts. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, that's the very basics of Kerbal Space Program. You haven't gone into orbit yet, though. That's a very important thing that we need to figure out.
Oh yeah.
Right. So if you're ready to make another rocket, or make the same rocket, that rocket worked fine, honestly. So.
Yeah. But maybe there has to be.
Oh, it's still there, actually. Yeah. So for stability, I'd recommend if you head to the aero panel.
Oh, you can do that. Oh,
yep.
Right.
If you add yourself the winglet next to that, if you add that, and you press X. So you can. So the mod I had you install lets you go beyond the normal symmetry things. So if you press X more, you can go up. You can add up to 20 of them, and you have to press Shift X. More stability ? But also more weight.
Yeah. I just assumed 3 was like 2 or 3 was like different.
Sure.
Alright, so...
and then you want to adjust your staging.
Yep.
to the bottom right. So that engine should fire off first, and then that will decouple, and then that engine should fire, yes, and then
we should probably so fuel tank adapter, fuel tank. So these two power the bottom.
Yep.
And this one powers the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Yeah, this set. Oh. Fuel tanks. 400.
Oh, so what are you trying to do right now?
400. Okay, I guess there's not much we can do to extend the life of that top section.
Yeah.
So I guess we're ready to launch.
Alright, so make sure to save your craft so that you don't lose it.
Oh, yeah.
And then let's launch.
Yep.
Isn't this exciting? So, as usual, enable stability assist because that is essential. And whenever you're ready, protocol.
And this fire it up, and then
Okay, I'm gonna say this to you really quick. So at 100 meters per second surface speed, you want to start tilting to the right.
oh, okay. Like what do you mean by how much?
That should be good. And then as your altitude increases, you want to keep tilting more and more.
Oh, so there's like a thing we have to follow.
For the most part, yeah. So you want to keep tilting, and then check the map. So if you zoom in into where you are at, so keep tilting. So the nav ball will tell you what direction the rocket is facing. So imagine, it's pretty simple to imagine, but the more the target thing is pointed to the horizon, the more horizontal your rocket is going to be, right? And the more tilted towards the pole, it's going to be more. You get it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You can rotate the camera, by the way. Okay. So you want your apoapsis to be past 70,000 meters. So tilt more. You want to tilt more. You want to be almost horizontal at this point. Q and E, by the way, to rotate the rocket. Yes, there you go. Check your AP, your apoapsis. Hover over it in the map. So zoom out. Okay, you're fine. And then hover over the AP on your trajectory. So it's at 147. So if you click on that really quickly, you can add a maneuver node.
Yeah,
so the directions show you. So if you pull on any of the arrows, that'll let you visualize a maneuver that you can make with your rocket. Oh. That reverses your orbit, by the way.
Yeah.
So these things are called prograde and retrograde. You might have heard of them before. So you want to zoom out, make sure that you're not going too far. Yeah, if that maneuver will make you hit orbital velocity. So you want to tone down on it by pulling the opposite, or that, yeah. So if you zoom out, you want to manage this carefully, right?
Yep.
You're trying to make orbit. What is orbit?
Going around.
Yeah, so you want to zoom out.
Oh.
And then adjust the maneuver node until it makes a full orbit.
Like this?
I'll check. Where is your PE? So PE is periapsis. That's the lowest point in your orbit. So it's above 70,000 meters. So you're good.
Okay.
It's above the atmosphere. That's what matters.
Right.
So the stability assist system has these buttons next to it, right? So if you look next to your throttle,
yep.
It has all those red buttons.
Yep.
if you click on any one of them, it'll automatically point your rocket to any direction. So if you want to point at prograde, it'll point to the yellow thing on the nav ball. That's prograde, which means direction of velocity, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so you want to have it point at the node, maneuver node, next to stability assist, maneuver node. There you go. And that will point you in the direction you need to be burning to enter orbit.
Yeah.
So make sure to stage because your first stage is spent. All right. So you see there on the bottom right of the maneuver of the nav ball.
Yep.
It says node in T minus 1 minute, right?
Yep.
So, and it says your burn time. So generally, you want to start burning when it's about half of your node in T minus. So if your burn time is 16 seconds, you want to start burning at T minus 8 seconds. Does that make sense?
Oh, so this is... I forgot what the burn time of this thing is.
It says there on the bottom right of the maneuver node, or the nav ball, sorry. So burn time to do the maneuver,
Oh,
that's
yes.
your maneuver burn time.
Yep, I see.
So node in T minus, when it reaches node T minus 8 seconds, you want to fire up the engine and
Okay.
start burning until the burn time says 0, in which case you shut the engine off and by pressing X, turn the throttle down, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we just wait. It's almost there, so don't time warp. Alright, check the map view, make sure you're doing a full orbit. Zoom out. And then kill the engine. X. Press X. There you go. So you are in orbit. You overshot your maneuver node by about 2 seconds, by the way. So
Yeah.
you burned for 2 seconds too long, but that's
Yeah.
fine. So you're in orbit. You achieved the second goal.
Hey.
So now I would like you to build a rocket on your own and get into orbit on your own.
Oh, okay.
That's your goal.
Well, let's get this home first.
Yes. So how do you get home?
Oh, like we're gonna cut it?
No. How would you get home? How would you enter a trajectory that will put you, towards home?
I was gonna say aim towards it, but just somehow get
No.
it. Well, you have to...
So what you want to do? So you know how orbit works, right? You have to be at a speed around like the globe,
Yeah.
around the planet. What happens if you lose all that speed?
No control?
No, what happens if you lose your speed while you're going around the globe?
Oh, so it's like... it drags you in.
Yes. You'll get pulled back down by gravity
Right.
because you're not going fast enough to beat gravity, right?
Right.
So that's what you need to do to get back home.
Right.
You need to lose all your speed, basically, or as much speed as you can.
Right.
So to do that, you point in the opposite direction of where you're going.
There you go.
Yes, you point at the retrograde node. If you want to do that easier, you just press the retrograde button.
I see.
Yes. And then if you fire off your engine, you'll slow down because you're
Really?
pointing in the opposite direction of your speed. Yep. It's like in a car, right? If you're rolling backwards and you suddenly slam on the throttle, what's gonna happen?
Oh, right, yeah.
So check the map, make sure that you're actually like entering the Earth now. Oh, you can zoom out, by the way.
Yeah, not quite. Oh, yeah, we are.
All right. So you don't have a periapsis, which means you're no longer in orbit. You're on a trajectory back towards the Earth.
Right, so we're oh, I see. Okay. This looks so wrong. We're just like,
I mean, you don't have to keep burning because you're already slow enough.
oh, yeah.
Alright. And now you can time warp until you enter the atmosphere again.
Oh,
Looks like you're entering the atmosphere at night, so that's going to be exciting.
yeah. You look at.
Yeah. You're still well above the atmosphere, so you can keep time warping.
Wait, what?
But no, it's just gibberish. You can't understand what Kerbals are saying. So it's very dark because the graphics mods make it look more realistic. But I mean, if you zoom in, you can still see your spacecraft at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, you can just time warp.
Ooh.
I think you forgot to do something. There you go.
Alright, then you've actually entered. I guess now we just have to.
Yeah, you just have to wait until you can deploy your parachute. Make sure to cross out the maneuver node, by the way.
Wait, huh?
Their maneuver node, you still haven't removed it.
Where?
You can just press the X next to the bar.
X next
To the right of the nav ball. Next to the nav ball. You can just cross that thing.
Oh, listening.
You see, yeah, there you go. And make sure to look where your spacecraft is going. So yeah,
Yeah, I think we're entering.
you're in the atmosphere already.
Yep.
We're getting really close to land, by the way.
Yep.
So what should you be doing at this point? There you go. Yeah. Orbital mechanics is it's something.
Yep.
But when you get the hang of it, trust me, you're gonna be like, wow.
True.
It's like automation, like you're not exactly certain, right? Because you're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like the learning curve of this game is pretty steep.
Yeah.
But when you actually figure out, when you actually start playing on your own, like messing around with what parts do which,
Yep.
that's I think where it gets fun. So after this, once you land on the ground and you head back to the space center, I'll leave you to do something, and then you can just feel free to ask me things about the game, and then yeah, just try to get to orbit and then get to the moon.
Okay.
And just like with automation, doing research for IRL stuff is pretty important.
Oh my god. Yeah. Do we think we should save that for next session?
I mean, up to you.
I think that might be better. So yeah, I'll save that for next session. But now at least we have a plan now.
Yeah.
It might. Might actually on.
Yeah, you're on the ground. So
Oh, I
your
am
speed
actually
is
on.
0.
Oh yeah, I just realized that.
Right, we're back at the Space Center.
Hey, let's go. So next part is, well, I guess we can upgrade this.
Yeah, you can upgrade it or just start new if you want.
Yeah. Oh, this is really late right now, so I know I said I could start later, but I didn't say last very long. So
Yeah.
we're definitely save this for next time, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, actually surprisingly nice.
Yeah, you didn't crash and burn as hard as I thought you would, so...
Yeah. Well, thanks for the guidance, though. That was very helpful.
Yeah, hopefully, like, yeah, next stream you should definitely, like, just try to build the rocket of your own and see how far you can go with that.
Yep. It's probably gonna be next week, I guess, but during the weekday or weekend, I don't know.
Yeah, up to you.
Well, at least now we know what we're gonna do. Well, I didn't expect to actually have to. Well, I guess it makes sense given the game, but I also didn't think that we actually have to look this stuff up.
Oh yeah, there's and honestly, it's a lot of really good information out there.
Yep.
Like NASA keeps all their records public, so.
Oh, true. Yeah.
If you want to do research on how a specific mission to the moon went, and like if you want inspiration on how they do their stuff, it's always good to look at the IRL side of things.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you everyone for coming. This was a sudden session, but yeah, trying to kick off a new series. I think with Yuri here. Yeah, personally surprised by this game. I know this wasn't the best time to be playing this, but it was still good to start it. So yeah, as it's very late, we'll just be like raiding out. Alright, you're gonna be involved in this for a bit. So, first choice we have is D&D actually.
That works.
Second choice we have is... I actually don't know what this... I think that's just chatting, but I think he might be actually playing something. Yeah, those are our two options. Which one do you want?
I'd say D&D works.
Okay. So... Personal rating is kind of closer to like neutral. I think she actually just got a new model, so that's it's really interesting to see. It's also like a 180 change. That was very fascinating. So it's like a literal jump scare. But it's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, as for the schedules, so it'll definitely be next week. Nice echoing, by the way.
Oh,
But well, I know we're probably gonna grab in another session of this, and then not sure about other games actually. That'll be up to the rest of you. So yep, we're gonna start.
all right.
But yeah, as I said, thank you everyone for coming and hope you enjoyed it. And thank you to Yuri for starting this.
Yeah. Hopefully you actually like do more of the ASP because it's always funny.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll get funnier when you actually start crashing horribly when you just experiment on your own.
Oh true, yeah. It has to be part of the fun.
Yep.
Oh yeah, by the way, art-wise, actually I'll talk to you after we finish.
Okay.
But yeah, something's incoming for the channel. If you haven't seen the logo, but I won't really go over it until we get the proper thing going up for it. So So you hopefully will see that as soon as possible. Alright. Incredible echo.
My bad.
Also, I like how the trucks are just going on the elevator.
Yeah.
It's a miniature, it's like one of those toy things like you used to have.
And then you consider how big the rockets are, and it's like, wow.
Yeah. Oh, we're out. Alright, see you.